The overhand smash. You don't want to set her up too often like that.
Excellent point construction there from Januskova. Was in control from beginning to the end.
The unforced errors starting to stack up for Melanie Roy. And ace number 2 for Januskova. Now, serving to go 3 games up. Here's another look at the ace.
Yeah, good spot she picked there, right down the line. It looks like that's one of her favorite serves. She's been going to that quite a bit here in today's match.
Oh, a wonderful drop shot by Januskova to take a 3-love lead here in the second set.
And you see that excellent disguise there that she had on it. She put that second hand on the racket like she was going to hit that 2-hander down the line. And right at the point of contact, just let go. And a beautiful deft touch just to drop it over the net. And Dan, that's a really bad sign for Melanie Roy. If Januskova is starting to get comfortable hitting slices, overheads, any shot in the game, then she's going to be looking like she's going 6-0 for this set as well.
Number 1 seed in the tournament had a bye in the opening round as the number 1 seed defeated Alana Fletcher, love, and defeated Wei Ping Zhang in the semi, love, to get to this final, and certainly picking up where she left off in that semi.
The biggest thing you notice too, Dan, is just the professional experience, like you mentioned, the ranking and all the years playing at Penn State. She just has excellent shot selection, shot patience as well. She doesn't over panic, she doesn't overhit, she doesn't run to hit winners as well. And that's the difference here that you see between her and Melanie Roy.
Seven years difference between the two players. Januskova, the younger of the two. And that one just had so much juice on it that it took a funny hop. And Roy did everything she could to get a racket on it, but to no avail.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest things on the clay court is just the sometimes unpredictable bounces that you can get.
Januskova wants to challenge. Roy just wide. It was called out. Just long. So the unforced error by Januskova after a great rally. Boy, these ladies are just not, they're leaving it all out there.
Well, they definitely don't like short rallies, that's for sure, but the ground stroke skill has definitely been on display here today.
Januskova pretty much putting the ball wherever she wants to. That time it went into the net, but you see Melanie Roy doing a lot of running along the baseline.
Yeah, and Januskova's obviously with the 3-love lead, she can afford to maybe throw in a few errors here and there. just trying a different thing. But once you have that break lead, you can kind of play a little bit more relaxed. It looked like that one was called in. This game had a lot of close calls here.
And Januskova threatening to break again. Second service. Second double fault for Roy, and she breaks again. Januskova breaks again. 5 of 5 conversion on break points for Petra Januskova, and leading 4-love here in the second set is just, it looks pretty academic from this point. Unforced error number 15 for Melanie, and just Januskova, the speed of her game just a little too much for Melanie right now. Wow, all over the court, and Januskova with winner number 20. The deep baseline game working for Januskova. And a point away from holding here. And long again. Januskova holds serve, leads 5-love after taking the first set 6-1. And now Melanie Roy will serve to stay alive here in set number 2. And I think that the amount of tennis that they've played all week may be getting to the 33-year-old and just unable to handle the speed of the ground strokes of Petra Januskova.
Yeah, and that's the tough thing. She's fallen into that same trap as she did in that first set, just exchanging too many baseline rallies. Yeah, she hasn't thrown in too many slices or drop shots and trying to come into the net, which is tough to do sometimes when you're in a match, because you get so focused and so locked in on what you're trying to do, what your opponent is trying to do. Sometimes you kind of forget to just simplify the game a little bit. But obviously she's facing a really steep mountain to climb at 6-1, 5-love. But never say never. We've seen score lines like this, and we've seen them squandered as well. So I think anything can happen.
So Melanie Roy serving to stay alive here in the women's final of the 2017 NCTA Championships from the Ottawa Tennis and Lawn Bowling Club. Rare error from Januskova.
And that's what I'd like to see a little bit more from Roy there. You see there, Dan, she stepped into the court a little bit, was moving forward into the net, got the unforced error out of Januskova, but it might be just a little bit too late.
So let first service, Melanie Roy. Just wide, stretching Roy once again, and 15 all.
Both sides been working for Januskova today. Either it's the backhand or the inside out forehand, but this one, beautiful spin that she put, just squeeze it into the edge of that corner.
And another error. Just superior ground strokes from Januskova in this. And to go along with a pretty dainty short game as well. Wonderful formula here in this final. And it's worked for her for the entire tournament, except there. $30 all. Roy serving in the far court. She can't get it, and now it's championship point.
And this is what Januskova would like here, just to wrap it up, to get the break in one of her many 6-love sets here of the tournament.
We go to deuce.
She was trying to go for it there on that forehand return, and the top of the tape just getting in the way of that championship.
Advantage, Januskova.
So second championship point. Let's see if she can get it done right here.
And Roy tries the half volley. It doesn't work. And this one is over. Petra Januskova winning 6-1, 6-love, and she is the women's champion here at the 2017 NCTA City Championships. Chris Cato, a pretty one-sided match.
I think the only thing she might be upset about is that she dropped a game. She was close to getting through this entire tournament without dropping a game, but a very solid and very steady performance. Never really in doubt from that first ball. I mean, Melanie Waugh, she didn't play a bad match, like you mentioned before, Dan, but she just didn't do enough to get Januskova out of her comfort zone, to get her on the move and pull enough errors out of her. And that experience and that high-level experience from Januskova at the end of the day was the difference. And she coasted to a very, very easy championship victory.
Indeed. And in every statistical category, break points won 6 of 7. In this one, set points 2 of 3. And in the unforced errors category, Roy with 19 and Januskova with 11. But it's the winners that just dominated. 20 winners by Januskova to just 3 for Melanie Roy.
And that was her game most of the day from Januskova, just on the baseline. Being able to move that inside-out forehand was really clutch all day long, and whether it was the backhand. But I also see her when she came into the net, she was perfect from the net as well, hitting her overheads really well. So all in all, very solid and easy day there for Petra Januskova.
The 1,023rd ranked tennis player in the world is the champion here at the NCTA City Championships from the Ottawa Tennis and Lawn Bowling Club. Petra Januskova, 6-1, 6-love. She's your women's champion for 2017. For Chris Cato and our entire Rogers TV crew, I'm Dan Mooney. Thanks so much for the company. So long from the Ottawa Tennis and Lawn Bowling Club.